Alrighty everyone, welcome to my first ever stream in a long time. I do want to apologise if we have any issues tonight. We are going to be starting right away, and welcome everyone into the stream. I know this will be also going up on YouTube, so welcome everybody. Let me just change the screen. So, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Basincc as always, and big welcomes to everybody for tuning in today. We will be also just changing the screen a little bit. We can't unfortunately do that, but that's okay. We are still learning, and we will still be learning as we continue on. And I know that probably the screen resolution is a bit wacky, so let me just actually stop, and we'll fix it up in a little second. Let me just try and do that right now. Let me just go a little bit bigger. That's and a little bit bigger. Alright, so let's have a look at the preview. That is still the same, so I am going to check my phone as well before we continue any further. Let me just do that now. Good if I could turn my data on. So yes, it is very cut. That's okay. It is okay. Well, we are going to roll with it because I can't seem to get that changed. And let's take it away. Alright. So, hopefully that's changed on that screen. Just trying to see if the stream condition has changed. It looks like it still hasn't. As well as I'm not sure if my audio's... Yeah, my audio's being picked up. Alright, well we're trying to figure this out. We're just doing all the tests and stuff because of course it is our first stream. And we're hoping to get this all little kinks and whack all all done. So let me actually remove, and we will keep that one. And there we go. Alright, so we are now showing up on the screen and we are good to go. It is still a bit wacky with the sizing, but we will just roll with it. And I can hear my stream delay now. So we are set now to go. So we are going to be streaming for about an hour or so, and we are going to be playing some Minecraft, guys. So let's get right underway. Let's just check out what has happened during the time I've been off. So welcome everyone to Malathon's SMP Season 1. Now this is a combined server of people from all over my Minecraft career, ranging back from when I was first started out and was playing on Renaissance SMP about 4 or 5 years ago now. So the server began back in Season 1, we'll get into this. So the server became back in Season 1 and on Renaissance SMP, and I was a member after about a week or so, and then I was on that server for about over a year. From then, I was then lucky enough to be able to be re-invited back, and I played in Season 2, which was on Amplified, and that season lasted not too long. It lasted probably about 6 months, and then I was then re-invited for Season 3, which was Nations, and there was actually probably a couple of videos on that one, on that season was posted in regards to what was happening on the server. So I built a mansion that season and also was lucky enough to have the ability to play for that on that map for about over a year. Then Renaissance then decided to disband, and we finished up with season three being our last season. And then I was lucky enough to be invited to a middle sort of temporary server called Evolut. Evolutus, which was run by Veek. And that was a server that sort of was around for about maybe 4 to 6 months of active members from Renaissance SMP just to stay together and keep in touch. Then from Renaissance, we then went out and started to outsource for different servers ourselves. I was lucky enough with Fox and Upchuck Gaming to be invited to the uh, server guys, and a couple of those members are actually on. I'm currently. It's very late for most of the players. That usually on the server as I'm the only Australian. But yes, so they were all on the server, and they were a great server. We joined in their season 2 or 3 map, and we were there for a good period of time, probably for over a year or so. And then they decided to disband not long after the year had come up with their for that recent seed. For that reason, about that season 2 or 3, and then it decided to disband again. And by that time, both myself, the Fox, and Upchuck Gaming was still looking to play Minecraft together, and we were looking at what possible opportunities we could do. And we decided that the best idea for us to do was to create a new server with sort of the similar members we had before, but also some new members, and that was called the Melius SMP, and that lasted for just 1 season. But that actually lasted for 2 seasons. Sorry, there was one unofficial season, and that lasted for a bit over a year, and about 2 years. Sorry, about a year and a half. For those 2 seasons, and the reason I say a year and a half to 2 years, sorry, for the 2 seasons is because the first one was on custom terrain, where we were using custom map and a custom sort of map with a different biomes, and then we then moved on to just a general um, items in a regular map. This villager keeps trying to get out, but you can't get out, buddy. So then once Melius decided to quit, this villager decided that he would live alive, and I was lucky and fortunate enough to be able to source another server once Melius disbanded, and I looked for a new server called Continuity SMP, which I'm still a current active member of. We'll probably eventually do a video of what I've been building as this villager decides to sleep. So what I was doing on there, I was working and still working on is um, was a was a base underground, a bunker base, and that was what I did for about. I'm still doing currently on the server. And when I was on that server, I was sort of didn't know everybody. It was sort of a new server. I only knew myself and Winian, and Kamala from Melius was on that server as well. And then I decided, well, I want to bring back everybody. It's been 4 or 5 years. The Cube, if you don't know about that, the massive Cube SMP, they were a massive YouTube group. They were decided that they would come back with the pack, new members as well, in a season called the Cube Live. And I was pretty inspired. I was like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. We'll do something similar. So I invited everyone back that I knew would be wanting to play, and that was just to a general server that we called the Renaissance throwback server, when it had people from 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever, all come together, and we were all chilling on the Discord. And someone brought up, well, let's make a Minecraft server because there's a new update 1.14. Let's try and get everybody back together. And this morning there was about 10 to 15 people on, and we just went. We just started. I was on quite later. I missed the start, but we're going to be working together tonight very hard on getting some more stuff to get underway. So what we're going to do is we are going to go out and we are going to begin because this is sort of a new season. Now, we want to sleep, so I've got to kick this villager out of the bed, quickly run over here, and he'll try and get in the bed, but he won't be able. And yeah, so we're going to jump in the bed, and we are going to then chuck it back and break it again. And there we go. And I am going to, first of all, make another bed for this villager so I can actually sleep during nights. There we go. And so yeah, so I've probably missed something. Probably missed that I have become. The reason I also got inspired to restart Minecraft and play it more often was actually because of Kermit, PMC. If you don't know, Kermit Plays Minecraft was his first name, and then he changed to Kermit Plays, and everyone knows him as Kermit in the Minecraft community. And he was an inspirational person for me back in the day, and he came back, and I was fortunate enough to get in contact with him and just watched a couple of streams, and I was fortunate enough to become a moderator for his server, for his Twitch, and then also for his Discord, which I pretty much uh, created for him and the community. And if you guys want a Discord link, make sure to tune into Kermit's streams. He does stream at least once a day, sometimes twice a day. And if you're really lucky and he's having internet issues, he will stream 3 times a day. So yeah, I was pretty inspired and quite lucky with some of my experiences over my career. I've also started playing Rocket League more often, and it's quite an active gig for me. I'm trying to go. I'm not a super professional team. We're not professionals. I'm way off being a consistent Rocket League player. So we'll definitely have some montages coming with some of the plays I've been making the last couple of weeks. Will definitely come out, and you'll be able to see all of that goodness. I just fell off there. So yeah, so what we're going to do today is we're just going to sort of just get our bearings. We're going to get some food, we're going to get some resources, and we're just going to start our base, start our projects, and just sort of understand what 1.14 is going to offer for us and what we want to achieve. So what I am going to also do is grab this wheat, that, that, that. I'll let those go. So we'll come back to that. So we spawned in next to a village, and I took the house, and we probably will rename our village to someone who subscribes or follows the stream probably in next tonight or something. But there will also be we will also have a. Oh my God! Someone gave me this. I wonder who was that. But whoever gave that to me is lovely, and we'll name the stream after the horse under someone's name after someone, but the horse arm is glitched on my texture pack. And yeah, so we're just gonna YOLO it, and looks like someone went to the Nether. Alright, well, everyone's going try hard already, and we've only just begun. So let's get ourselves some Nether wart ourselves. So yeah, so pretty much these guys are pretty stacked. Not stacked, but we're pretty professional Minecrafters, non-famous Minecrafters too. With most of our guys on the server having experience before playing Minecraft, either before on a previous server or have been invited by one of us of the members. I'm currently joint owner with the Fox. Fox runs the actual individual server, and I do all of the player-based side of the admin. As I said before, I invited everyone, and yeah, so we're going to tonight. We've got no real plan. I was actually thinking this was not going to work, so I'm quite happy that it is. And I can also see I had Matt, Luke I, and Looper is Bad being my recent subscribers back a couple of weeks ago as I was watching their streams. And Looper is actually is on my Rocket League team. We are Flatware Esports. We're currently on the Team 2, which really plays like Team 1, better than Team 1, sorry, and yeah, so that's all that. This morning, this is a combined 3 bases of Quirty, DG, and the Fox, and Fox has been very, very active. You'll probably see him make some YouTube videos or stream. He does stream as well. And yeah, so he's got a farm. The 4 of us, sorry, we're busy this morning making mob farms, Fox and Mushroom Island, and we have the map available. And with that, then they we started this farm. So we've got mushrooms, we've got for mushroom stew, we've got cows, we've got pigs, we've got sheep, we've got chickens. We just don't have currently. We just don't have the resources to or the ability to have a rabbit farm or any other what other mobs are there? There is a polar bears around, but you can't really farm polar bears. They're in llamas too. That's another mob. But someone will probably farm turtles eventually. But to start off with, no one is. This is sort of the basic farms you'll have day dot. If you guys have ever played Minecraft before, those are the type of mobs that you can farm for resources and also be able to get general items from. So yeah, let's just YOLO it. So that's T for twos. We saw Veeks before when I was doing the intro, and then this is Kit Cat Cyborg, which I call her Kitty. She is a new member, one of the friends of either Veek, I think it's Veek and Fox, and so then she is currently developing her base. And yeah, so she'll probably live here. We'll probably move out of the village eventually. I'm not sure exactly where I want to live. Looks like someone's living out in the icebergs. There was a polar bear out there this morning. I was trying to actually try and get it in a boat, but it decided it would glitch, and someone's put the doorbells there, the bells from the village out there, so that's quite interesting. Oh, there's illagers. Oh shit, there's a patrol. Oh, let's get out of here. Please leave me alone. So yeah, so it looks like everyone's starting to get a bit stacked. We are probably going to start with some mining, and I'm going to be talking probably too much, as I haven't got Spotify, sorry, working for tonight's stream. I do apologize for that. But anyway, let's get underway. Let's get some resources done, and let's get these farms going. So we do have, I think we only got one villager that's alive at the moment. That's our villager. I think the rest of them have all died in the last hour or so today, so that's quite sad. Let me just check. So there should have been at least 4 villagers, unless they've been stolen. But I think the whole village is empty except for our one surviving villager from the beginning. So he is going to be our sole survivor of the village, and he will become the main guy in the production of our resources. And as you can see, I've got actually not some, I've got quite a few. Let me get that back before this deals with. We've got quite a few resources already gathered with myself this morning, just having a quick session on here. And yes, I know it's very interesting, Mr. Villager. It's so interesting. I'm going to name you Dork at the end of this not because there's Dorky DG on the server, but just because you're just annoying the crap out of me. But anyway, so yeah, so there is multiple stuff available all year round for these villages. There is a new daylight cycle, in case you aren't wondering. 1.14 changed all of the ways the villager mechanics works. Iron farms became so much easier. So many different things. Did I forget torches? Oh no, I got my torches. So many different things just became a lot simpler to use and find out. And that's just going to make our life so much easier with building and all that. I am going to have to turn on subtitles just for today's little stream, and we are going to YOLO it. So we're going for 20 minutes so far, and we're going to start caving, and we're going to try and find a cave and go from there. And we're just going to go down to the first dirt cave that I have, and we're just going to see how we go. And yeah, so welcome everyone if you guys are tuning in either via the VOD on Twitch or on YouTube, or via actually checking in the Twitch stream. I know that probably this is not the most amazing content, but it's stuff that has to be done day one for the beginning of a season. So we're going to get this underway, and we're going to enjoy my Q&A, talking to myself, because every YouTuber, every streamer is actually talking to themselves. No one actually listens, unless there's something important being talked about. So what should I talk about is something that I think is going to come from you guys, the viewers, if we have any, and we'll see how we go. Definitely building a player base, and we'll see a viewer base, sorry, and we'll see how that goes in the development of either making this a part-time thing I do, or or not. And that's just going to be something that's just going to have to come from experience. And I've just realized that it is working because I'm also getting the Twitch feed on my on the R disc on our Discord for Malisance SMP, um, which the name isn't official. We're still changing it probably, hopefully, because it sounds like Melius, even though it's like a combined of Melisance Guys SMP, which is like all of them combined. So Melius, Renaissance, Server Guys, and it's just all together, just so we can say SMP, like the name of the actual server. So we're still deciding what we're going to do, but we're just going to keep digging. I don't know which way. What the? Oh, sorry, we're digging this way. So yeah, so just going to keep digging today, and we are going to just see how we go. And if the chat does appear, we will be able to see that because it will show up. And I want to send a test message. Hold on, let me send a test message. Just so I can see that it's actually working and that I'm not tripping, and you guys will be able to see it. If you're viewing, if you're checking out the VOD, we're going to go, hello everybody who likes my content. So we're going to see if that message will go through. Test. Welcome to chat room. The chat room. Come on. There we go. It's going through now. And here we go. We can see it. It is appearing on the Twitch. So hello everyone. Who likes my content? Test. So I don't know if you guys can see that. We might actually have to make that bit bigger for you guys to be able to see that. I can't see it when I'm actually in game now, but let's see how that looks. Let me go a bit bigger. There we go. Alright, let's have a look at the stream preview. So it's just gone disappeared, so that's okay. That's alright, so at least we know I've got stuff working. I thought I was going to have stuff broken, so that is not too shabby, not too bad to start off my streaming career, because some of you guys may have not known, but I used to live down in the country. So I live in Sydney, Australia, in case anyone was wondering, and Sydney, Australia is a busy, busy place, and that is something that will be quite interesting to talk about in the future. There's nothing that way. Okay. Because, well, we'll talk about it today. We'll talk about it today because the reason I say it's quite interesting is because for multiple reasons. One, because Sydney, Australia is amazing and it has so many deadly creatures. Like, I'm serious, like, too many deadly creatures. And I'm trying to fix this volume, so let's just keep turning the Minecraft sounds down. But yeah, so the way this is all going to be is it's going to be very, very difficult for myself to, I'm hoping to get people online to talk about other stuff as well. But what Sydney, Australia offers, like generally, like Sydney in itself, is that it's got a vast majority of activities in the city with shops, different venues that occur, general stuff, and some basic things too. Now I do realize that my Optifine is um, making it so nothing is dark, so we're just going to just YOLO it, which is probably a bad idea, but we're just going to anyway. And I can hear water flowing, so I'm just going to keep poke holing. No, okay. But yeah, so we have the ability to do multiple different things. Testing. All right, so we've just turned my desktop audio off. So let's just see if I still can do. Let me drop something. Let me pick it up. All right, so I have to keep that enabled. All right, cool. All right, let's keep going. So yeah. Oh, it actually is glitching. Okay. All right then. That's really odd. All right. Well, anyway, back to the story. So Sydney, Australia, is quite interesting in itself. Like, I'm not like in the middle of Sydney, but I'm like off, like the edges of it, like in the western suburbs. So it's quite still busy. Like, I'm in an area that's developing so quickly. It's quite ridiculous in how quickly it is developing. Where one council that I'm actually working for is is the largest and quickest developing infrastructure council, whilst the other one's the fastest building of accommodation in like housing and that in the whole of New South Wales. So when you think about that, it's like my area is just people are just having like villages, like when villages have babies and they pop up like populate a whole like space. It's like that. It's like my whole area that I'm living in is becoming like a vast villager base. There is just multiple villages just everywhere, and they are just populating like there's no tomorrow. So it's good. It means, oh, we got lava, which means we've got a cave, and we got a broken pickaxe at the worst possible time, because if that was not what I was wanting. Alright, we need to get... We actually should have brought more iron, but that's okay. We can just YOLO it, because if we get obsidian... Alright, there we go, we got a cave, let's go! And we got obsidian! Are you serious? Are you going to tell me it's just this little pop hole? Oh my lordy lord. That's alright. That's okay. Wasn't meant to be. So let's keep on digging. But yeah, so Sydney, Australia is quite interesting. I know my area is quite interesting as well. Like there's so many different things, like different. Oh my god, what the? Hello? Are we underwater? Where are we? We are. So it's like glitched out to say like as if it is underwater. So it's given us like, you know when you have those underwater ravines in Minecraft and they have like the soul sand, or they have the magma blocks that like bring you down, or your boats down, like they sink your ships. It's like this. Like this is what this was supposed to be. Look at this. Look at this. Ready? Come on. Oh, because you're not a slab, you're not going to do it for me? Okay, sure. But yeah, so like you can... What about... Come on, you can... I can go under I can go under half a block now, Minecraft. Come on. So yeah, so like you can do like so many fancy things now with Minecraft. We're gonna go that way. But yeah, so like... I keep losing track of what I'm trying to say because I'm so intrigued about where this cave could be going. We got iron, so that's a positive, because I was starting to get quite worried that we wouldn't be able to remake another pick without having to go up to the sky, back to our base. So that's good news. Oh, why don't I just water myself? Like, what am I doing? Now, you guys might be wondering, what the hell am I doing? I'm trying to find a connecting, usually just like regular lakes. If you guys have ever gone in Minecraft looking for regular lakes, rivers always connect somehow. And I'm praying, no, we're going to reach the end of it. Of course we are. We will have to go this way. I'm praying. Oh no, are you telling me this is the end of the lava? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Disappointment. Alright, let's just keep digging. Disappointment. Disappointment on a large scale here, fellas. Ladies and gents. A large disappointment in the game. I was going to say, the reason I'm largely disappointed is because Minecraft, in the first 12 minutes of me playing this game on this server, I got diamonds in the cave. 12 minutes of mining, straight away, diamonds. Just not even 12 minutes, it was more like 4, but yeah. And that was fast, that was my faster, well, not really faster because I did it. Hold on, let me backtrack. So to give you guys context to what I was trying to talk about just then, before I lost my mind again, is back in Melius SMP, the server starts, right? You server starts. Everyone logs on for the first time. You go through welcome everyone. Welcome to the Melius. Welcome to the server. Welcome to the server. We're going to be playing Minecraft because why not? What else will you be playing? And tell you what else we're going to be doing is I'm going to go mining. That's just your traditional thing first day, right? Well, I was like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go mining first day. And it's mainly a SMP, so, there's 20 other people online. And there was an actual hacker online. And somehow I beat the hacker to diamonds. Yeah, I beat the hacker to diamonds. We didn't know he was a hacker until he started, like, x-raying later, like, that day. But I was the first to get diamonds. I got diamonds in the first 5 minutes in the game, and I got wood. I was like, oh yeah, I found a cave, and I was like, I'm gonna go down in this cave. So I started going down in the cave, and when I was in the cave, I was so lucky. I got straight down to it just led all the way down to the bottom, to Y11, and I was like, okay, I'll just turn this corner. So I turned, so literally got down, walked all the way down to Y11 in this ridiculous cave. And then I'm like, alright, so I've got iron on the way down. Then I've got, goes from stone to like iron. I'm like, okay, so good start, good start, good start. And I'm like, well, what else can I do? What else is there for me to do? And I'm like, well, let's try and get diamonds. So I'm at Y11, and I literally just, all I had to do was just turn a corner. I just go like this. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just walking down, and bang, there was this diamonds just chilling around this corner. There was like blocks, and it's like, ah. So I got a vein of like 6 diamonds in the course of 5 seconds. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna have got diamonds, and I'm like, everyone's like screaming in the chat. They're like, what the hell? How do you have 5 diamonds already in the first 5 minutes? Baz is using hacks. This guy needs to get banned. And it was just, all everyone was just memeing. And then, out of nowhere comes this skeleton that had a power 4 bow, and it just absolutely just destroyed me, and I was a dead man. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll get back. And then a villager picked up my gear, and I died to a villager. I mean, a zombie. And I'm like, alright, this is going to be so interesting. We're going to have a zombie get me, a skeleton get me. What else can get me? So I'm like, a couple of the boys are like, oh, we can come and help you, we can come and help you. So I'm like, alright. And I'm like, oh, let me just get this one more time. So I head down, and I'm like, alright, I'm down there, I'm gonna be fine, I'm gonna get out of this, I'm gonna get my diamonds, I'm gonna be so good. I get there, and there's a creeper. A creeper. And I'm like, ah, shit. And so I'm like, ah! So I can't get my diamonds. And I'm like, well, I've got to run in, just run in, get out of there, and see if I can get my diamonds. So I run in, and as I'm running in, this creeper lags, so I don't register that it's actually about to explode, and it explodes, kills me in the process, and blows up my diamonds. Like, to oblivion and beyond. And I had Fox right there watching me, laughing his head off, going, "You're an idiot. Why did you just rush in like that?" I'm like, "Well, I need my diamonds. They're gonna despawn." And yeah, I lost 5 diamonds, lost about half a stack of iron in the course of 10 minutes of the server starting, and I was just done. I was just done for the day. I was like, "Yep, that's it. I am not coming back." Well, I came back, and later that day, I finished with 1 diamond, 6 diamond blocks. So I was quite happy, quite stacked to start off a season, and then it just escalated. I just became not the richest guy on the server, because the richest guy was a hacker, until he was kicked. But then I became one of the richest guys on the server, and I was quite happy with myself. I was like, being one of the richest guys and having the most coolest base, because that season I built like R2D2. It was literally just one of those seasons where I was so amazed with myself and quite happy to have played it with the group of guys that I was with. I should also just... Oh, it's alright. If they're not spawning there, we are still... But yeah, so I had an interesting season, that season, with diamonds. And then this morning, just getting straight down and nearly getting diamonds again. And there's already guys, like, Ben on here, who's again another one of Tifa2's and vegan. Mr. Veek is friend. Oh, there's a cave. This might be our cave from before. Yeah, it is. All right, ripperoonie. All right, let's go this side this time. So if you guys don't know what I'm doing, I am poke holing. It is an effective technique if you can actually get stuff out of it. We're not poke holing this side because this side's broken. There is a dodgy cave, but we'll do it anyway. Oh, no. We gotta do it every 2 blocks, see? So yeah, so it's an interesting experiences I've had in Minecraft. I've also, what else have I done in Minecraft? I've done so many things, it's ridiculous. I built, what was my first, what was So Renaissance SMP Season 1, I built like a base, like just at out of nowhere. I don't even know what that sound is. It's just really scary behind me. It must be like I've got this like dishwasher or no washing machine going on downstairs, and the water thing must be upstairs, or like it just makes a loud echo because whatever it is, it just went and it was just like sucking someone's soul, and I just had the biggest freak out then because I was like, what the actual fuck is going on? And there is me getting demonetized, you know. Let's get demonetized together forever. Ooh. Alright, we won't. Just go to that block, that's it. Alright, so yeah. I had a rough experience. Um, living out there because everyone made fun of me because I was living so far out. So I had a caravan, I had a little base that literally was too small for me. I built an underground highway with my horses, which was pretty cool, which had a customizable redstone door that I did not look up for a tutorial, so it was probably the most it was actually quite compact of redstone actually, to be honest, but it was quite interesting in the way I did it. And I wouldn't say it was cost effective. I would say it was more complicated to pass on to someone else to copy the design and make a tutorial out of. But it was definitely interesting, and 10 out of 10 would do it again, as they all say. I'm just trying to just double check. But yeah. So that was Renaissance SMP Season 1. Season 2, my base was literally just like an area I marked out. The map didn't last that long, and all I did was build this tiny, like I just had cows and this tiny little like shack like this. And I was the president on the server too. It was quite funny at the time, and I built this like little like shack that had no relevance to the area that everyone was like building on in amplified. Like it was this tiny little shack on this like amplified mountain that was connected to like with this little midget of a bridge. And yeah, I just YOLO'd it, and it went alright. Actually, it went alright for a season that had so many lag issues. But that was my little base. I didn't do anything really more to that. Oh well, I've fudged up there. And so yeah, so I did do a couple of other things as well on season 3. So season 3, as I said, I built, recreated a World of Corrales inspiration build on the server on Renaissance season 3, and that was done in a mesa. So it was all out of quartz too. It was out of quartz and bone blocks because bone blocks had just been released. And stupid being me, I decided I would replace the bone blocks, replace the pillared blocks of quartz as bone blocks, and that was okay. It saved quite a few resources, but it also didn't save me mining over for about 3 months over like not probably a week's worth of mining in total, but spread over the course of 3 months to mine for the quartz I needed. Yeah, there was no quartz left in the world in the Nether for a good range or for everybody to access. I sort of just destroyed the foundations for everyone to get more. And that was sort of just the foundation of the season. It was the most expensive base. My base was the last also to be actually added to the finish list. A lot of the members did not get theirs done. um, I finished mine literally the day before we shut down the server. That was how it worked. I was like, let me finish my base before we shut down the server, and everyone was like, okay. And it was getting shut down for good. And I was like, well, if we're not going next season, I need to at least have something finished. Look, this guy, he's. Why are you sleeping during the day? It's during a storm, but you can actually get up, my friend. Get up. Get up, you lazy bones, or can you not get out of the bed? Anyway, we're going to take this diamond pick with us, and we're actually going to craft all of our redstone into blocks, and you watch, we're going to have, I just went again, I think the washing machine might be done actually, so I might have to go a BRB screen, but that's going to be interesting to pull up. But anyway, we have 60 blocks of redstone already. Let's go to lapis and see how many blocks of lapis we're going to have. We're going to have 6 so far. So we're going to have 10 and 8 pieces. We've got 5 diamonds. We're going to cook some of this stuff actually. We're going to cook some of our gold and our baked potatoes. Our baked potatoes are done. So that's good. We are good to go on baked potatoes. And I don't know why I came back up to the surface because I can literally make another pickaxe right here, right now. But anyway, let's go into bed. And yeah, you guys can see what I'm holding in bed. That's quite weird. And we got a data pack on. I forgot to mention that. So we've got data packs. Yes, stop pushing me, okay? I know it's a confined space, but please, just calm down. And don't you dare mumble underneath your breath to me, you little shit. That's right, you can't get out of this house, yeah? You can't get out. You're stuck, alright? Now just deal with it. Alright, let me tell the story. So yeah, so we've got data packs on this server, and the data packs are from Hermitcraft, which is another server that I was inspired by. If you guys don't watch Exuma or Good Times with Scar or anybody on that server, then or Grian, Mumbo Jumbo, Impulse SV, I'm gonna name all of them: Rendog, False Symmetry, Joe Hills, Tinfoil Chef, Tango Tech ZF, uh, Tango Tech and ZF. They're not the same person, even though sometimes I think they are. Who else is on there? Oh, False Symmetry. I already said false. Iskal 85, and Stress Monster 101. Who else is on there that I'm missing? This Cup Fan, that's the one I'm missing. I think that's it. Oh well, there was B Dubs. B Dubs was on there for a while, as well as Mr. Vintage Beef, as well as Efo. I nearly said Ecto. Thinking of the Ecto in Rocket League, but I was like, no, that's not right. That's not right. Why am I thinking of that? But yes, back to the story. So those guys inspired me with these and with Minecraft and with my bases. So as I said, with Corrales, his base for season 3 was inspired by that. Then when we moved to Evolutus, I was also inspired by World of Corrales. I was like a fanboy at the time, still am, but I was so fanboyed with the designs that they were making that I built one of his one of those like, what is it? It's like a Maltese, not like a Maltese house because, but it's like that type of style. It's got like the bricks and it's sort of like I have to figure it out, but it's an interesting design. I have to say, it's the interesting design because it's a design that's not unique. That makes no sense. But it's it's one of those like resorty style houses that I never did the interior to. And it was all out of brick, actually. It was like a Cuban house. It was like a Cuban resort sort of style house with like a pool, expensive pool at the back. They used at the time the new terracotta, glazed terracotta blocks. They were absolutely a handful. And that was interesting. It was an interesting build, recreated from the World of Corrales inspiration series. And I went from there and I did quite a few things from World of Corellis in my builds. So, oh, I don't need another light. We got plenty of light in here that if you die, my friend, I am going to be so salty that the world is going to see my tears. Hold on, let me get trapdoors in here. Because if I break down this door, because you can't escape, only I can. If I break down these doors and... Oh no, that's not gonna work. Hold on. There we go. Can I still get out of here? I think I can, because like if I close this, if I lock this, I can get out, right? Can you get out of? Can you? You can't get through trapdoors. No. All right. I was just like, hold on, hold on. I do not trust you at all. Let me put that there. All right. This is for a midget to get through. You're not a midget, my friend. Can we close the doors, please? Thank you. Alright, so you're not going mining. You're not a mining villager. You're a farmer. Alright, go sit with your piece of composting crap and over there. Alright? Thank you. No, I did not hurt your feelings. You're just being salty. Go away. But anyway, but yeah, so... Oh my god, I love villagers. But yes, so what was I talking about? What was I jumbling about? Oh yes, the crew. So they're an amazing, like, the inspiration that people like can give you is endless. Like you can get it from almost anybody will offer you some sort of advice, some sort of experience that is unique and new. So for me, it was, of course, playing and watching the Cube, watching the Hermitcraft, and watching just my friends play as well. Like when you watch your mates, when you watch your mates play like the same game as you, um, in a totally different fashion, or pace, or experience, or um, way of thinking that's different to you. It's inspirational, let's to say the least, but it's also satisfying as well because you're like, well, I'm inspired by you playing the game, so I'll play the game. And because of that, then you're like, well, what else can I do in the game that's unique? So moving on to then after Evolutus, I did join Server Guys, and we built with to finish off the season 1 map. Fox and myself built like this little like shack down at the water, which was like at the little lagoon thing that had like a robot downstairs that was like we called it like the Jake's drug factory that had like a robot that was that because Jake always built a drugstore. If you don't know Jake, then you're strictly do not know Jake properly. And so yeah, so that happened, and I was inspired from that to then when we started the new season to then do something interesting. And by interesting, I went back to my childhood TV shows I used to watch on a daily basis. Um, and sometimes when I tell this story, it's like everyone can relate. If you're not you weren't a kid if you didn't like dinosaurs, and you weren't an Australian kid if you did not like dinosaurs and watch Prehistoric Park. Like that shit was the top shit of production that to this day I do not know how they pulled off, but the way they did it was like quality. So yeah, so I decided, well, I'm gonna make a Jurassic Park because at the same time Jurassic World came out, and now there's like Jurassic World 2. Like if you haven't seen that film, like shit, there's some dope shit that happened, like mind-breaking shit that happened in that, and I'm not gonna spoil it because there's probably some random person out there that's gonna eventually click on this video because this video is gonna go viral. Not. And they're gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna see that film anymore because this guy called Basincc which is actually Basincc, just in case anyone was wondering. Or you can just call me Basin. You can call me Basincc. You can call me Basincc. Just don't call me Baznick. You can call me Bazinga. You can call me Mr. Baz. You can call me Baz. I do not give a damn as long as you don't call me Basincc. The amount of people that put two C's together to make a K is ridiculously large. Like, I get it if you're like, oh, let's, like, Kermit by accident call me Basincc the first time. Like, he was like, hold on, is that Basincc or Basincc? Or how do you say that? Like, he at least asked. You get those idiots out there who will just go, alright, that's your username. I'm going to pronounce it however I like. It's like, well, no. It's like me saying, alright, so your username is, for example, is Red Vector. Or it is Grazer10. If I start calling you Riser, like a razor, because I couldn't say the letter G properly, I would be so salty with that person. If you were, and if it was someone you adored or liked, because it's so humiliating and disappointing when someone like gets your name wrong, when you donate or donate your follow, all of that good shit, like that you should do to me. Um, just memeing, and it's something that's different, and it's something that's tough because no one chooses a unique name anymore. Everyone's got to be, I've got to get my tag out there, I've got to get my brand, I've got to be unique, I've got to do something different to everyone else, and it's hard to get a proper name out there. So like I know the Fox, he was called the Fox for a good long period of time. Then because that's too generic and you can't really do much with that, he then became T for two. After much deliberation, he became the Fox Plays, the Fox. He went the Fox, then Fox Plays, then T for two now. But yeah, you get like all these different ideas from different names, and you got to be something that people can get to. And the reason I'm called Basincc is because it was back where I used to live was like the area, and the sport I played was called cricket. So Basin, then this cricket, and then it was also called club at the end. So I made it be like a club. So like my name, be like a club. So I call myself the Basincc, like Basin Cricket Club. And so that was how my name was generated. So that's how I created my name. That's how I became myself, and my YouTube became Basincc versus gaming. And probably this series will be Basincc versus Minecraft 1.14. Tag at Melius SMP. But what the story that I'm trying to portray is with this sides topic, because I was meant to be talking about bases, and I started talking about my name being a base, is that everyone's name base in that they build or something that they do in Minecraft is unique, and you want to make sure that you do something that's correct, and you try and make sure that people know you correctly for it. And that's for anything you do. That's you try and do something to your best ability, as well as you try and make sure that everything you do is done with like the right mindset. Um, and that's what I'm leading into is my season two, sorry, as server guys. Base a bit was inspirational, um, and was quite interesting for the viewers, like I don't really have viewers, but for the public on the server, like the other guys to like figure out, was that you have your Jurassic World, which is so well known, but then you have these other dinosaur or different kids shows or inspirational shows that have the ability to make stuff so uniquely interesting. And that's what somehow out of this whole 10-minute conversation is being what I've been trying to say. And so what I'm trying to get to is so my base was a literal Jurassic Park using mobs. I didn't get many mobs in the park. I got like a lot of slime because it was built next to a slime. I had a slime. I had some dogs. I had what else? I had a zombie. I had a zombie. I had a skeleton. I had what else did I have? I had a spider jockey. That was quite interesting. I had a horse. I also had I did try to get a wither skeleton. That was pretty interesting. Didn't get a ghast in there. Ghasts are too hard to handle. But I did so many different things, and that was so inspirational, so unique. And I haven't posted it properly, like a proper video about it. I probably will now that I'm doing throwback shit, but that's something that's like so uniquely to me, that I find unique talking about to other people as well, because it's something that inspired me through all the shit that I've done. Was something uniquely inspiring to hopefully others as well. And that, so yeah, that's then that. So then back to bases. So I built that base, the Jurassic Park base, and then I was like, well, now I gotta up myself because server guys crashed, like server guys ended. So now I've got to do something different. What am I gonna do? And I was like, well, this is gonna be tough because what is there to do? Like I've done so many different things, and then I joined. So server guys ended. I joined a server called Melius, and on Melius, what was my base on Melius? Oh, that was my R2D2 base. And yeah, and then I was then inspired again to build an R2D2 base because I was watching. Oh, was it? It was the new Cars film or something related to cars. No, related to Star Wars. Sorry, the new Star Wars movie. I think it was Episode 6 dropped. Like, no, what? No, Episode 7 dropped. That's the one. No, 8. Episode 8 dropped. And I was like, oh, I'm so inspired. I'm gonna make another base that's related to a movie or a TV show. So I built the R2D2 base out of bone blocks, all out of bone blocks. Some concrete for the rest of it, because concrete was also new in the game as well. So I built majority of it out of bone blocks and concrete, and that was uniquely difficult. Um, because there was so much bone blocks used in that, and quite a lot actually of um, other resources, just like the materials to get ready to build like the structure in the dome. I did go off an actual build, but I definitely did not build it exactly to scale. And wait, there we go. First diamonds of the stream. Let's go. Diamond dance, diamond dance, diamond dance. That's a Parker quote. But yes, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 diamonds. Not bad, not bad. That's alright. So we got total of 9 diamonds so far, I think. Let's have a look at statistics. Let's have a look at items. Let's have a look for diamonds. Hold on, Mind is at the front, so let's look for diamond ore. Diamond ore, 12 ore mined. So yeah, we're going pretty strong to start with. 12 diamonds so far, that's not too bad. 1 for 1 because we don't have fortune, but that's okay. Probably by the time I get up in the morning, someone will have had a meeting with the enchant man, and we'll have an enchanted pickaxe for us all to use to get silk touch and fortune. So yeah, I was pretty happy with my base for season 1 of season 2 of Melius. Sorry, for season 1 of Melius, that was the unofficial season. I built myself. I'm gonna make 2 picks actually, so I don't have to do this again. I built myself I was gonna build myself what was it? It was gonna be on a dragon's keep. That's right. It was gonna be a massive dragon's, like a Nordic sort of style house, because I was watching Vikings. Again, was inspired by movies. I was gonna build a Vikings base. There we go. Let's have a look at this. Alright, this has already got oh, there we go. Underwater ravine. Semi-underwater. We can actually get magna blocks because it will automatically create for us. And since we're a diamond pick, we'll get we can actually get some diamonds or something here. Now, I did see this before because it glitched and we could see the chunks. I'm just trying to see where this goes. Holy dooly, this is a long ass water. There we go. Alright, so let's go back. Let's mine some of this obsidian. We're gonna get ourselves at least, let's say, what do I want? Do I want, well, no one's really, let's go about 10. 10 pieces of obsidian, that's doable. Alright, let's go from about here. We don't want to, no, we don't want to drown ourselves. Alright. Or at least enough for a chest. So what do we need? What does it need? You need about 10? Is it 10? Yeah, 10 for, there we go, ice bucket challenge. You need 10 for, well, let's just do this. Let's get rid of all the source blocks. There we go. Oh, there's still source blocks. That's okay. You're the beat of my head. Shut me down, shut me down. Actually, let's have water on our hotbar just in case. Alright, that's not too bad. We can do that. Get that as well. That's beautiful. Alright, we're set to go. So we got, for 2 pieces, we're going to get at least 10. And then if we need more, we know where to get them. Once we get a bit of an efficiency pickaxe going, hopefully. But yeah, so we are chipping away at this obsidian as I keep talking to you about bases. So yeah, I was going to build, like, I was inspired by the Vikings TV show, like the Netflix slash, I don't know what else it is, but mainly on Netflix in general, or probably HBO is probably what else it is on. I've been watching a lot of stuff on HBO actually. On Netflix for Game of Thrones. That was another thing I was inspired by to do that Nordic build. So yeah, I didn't really get very far because we updated to the new season. So yeah, I built that. Didn't really build much, just built like one hut, like 2 huts, and that was like the entire season gone. But yeah, so I built that, and then I was like, well, we're going into season 2. I built this R2D2 base, and built that, and then I got to continuity after Malleus disbanded, and I was like, well, what am I going to do? What am I inspired by? And at the time, I was joking around with a couple of mates about, like, Doomsday Preppers, like, that was a TV show, like, we were joking around. And we were like, yeah, that's quite funny. Well, let's record it. Let's talk about it. Oh, we've got 8. We need 2 more. So I was like, well, I'll do something. So then I was like, well, let me Google any bunker bases or any designs. Hello, Mr. T for 2. Hello, welcome to stream. Welcome to stream. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's all working. And you can hear me responding to you. Don't scare me awake this late. No, that's okay. Welcome to stream. I hope I'm not screaming at you with my audio. I probably am. Just hope everything is going well with the stream. Hopefully you can see all this different stuff okay. Rolling with a new sort of setup. And yeah. Hopefully it's all going well for you. Welcome. Hopefully you should get some sleep shortly, hopefully. I know I'm currently on the server. I was expecting you to be on the server, actually. Alright, thanks for the update. Yeah, so just before I was rudely interrupted by Mr. T for 2, but he's forgiven. I was talking about my bases. So when I was on continuity, I was like, oh, well, I've got nothing really planned for the season. I was sort of like, these are a new bunch of guys. What could I do to be inspired? And I was inspired by doomsday preppers. So I decided, well, I'm gonna make the base. Oh, I stuffed up this. I stuffed this up. All right. Well, let's fix this. So I was inspired, and I was like, well, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that noise behind me is like as if someone's just spawned the Ender Dragon. It's it's quite scary. And yeah, so that all appeared for me, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna build it. So I'm still building it currently. So I've got a quarantine base, quarantine section that then leads into these two floors that are like designed, and it's quite an interesting little project that I've been working on. Still working on it currently, and you guys will all get to see it eventually once it's done. And I'll probably, once that finishes, they're still going to update to 1.14. Because that's the reason why I'm so disappointed in not playing it currently, is because they don't have it on 1.14 at the moment. They got it stuck at 1.13, because they're waiting for the server to. And yes, I am just strip mining. Come on, get out of it. I am doing quality content. I'm talking as I'm strip mining. It's day one. Gosh, Mr. Fox, you're so judgmental. um, I'm strip mining. I've done a little bit of strip mining, but I've done. We'll go up because you want to see what's going on the server, and probably it hasn't changed much. So don't apologize. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. Okay. Much love. Much love. Much love. All right. First person I can actually have a conversation with that's not the villager, which you're gonna see upstairs, who for some reason is the only villager alive on the server. Um, and so yeah, we got Mr. Villager here, Basincc Jr., and he's still alive. Everyone else in the village is dead. Um, so that is a big ripperino. And yeah, we've got patrols still occurring. Uh, I don't. If this was you, Mr. Fox, with the saddle, thank you. I have to fix my texture pack. And pay for that saddle too with a diamond armor, or whoever that was. I will have to give back, thankfully. Soul Sands. Don't know who did that. Probably you. And then all the mobs. I haven't done any breeding. If you want to do breeding, let me know. But I don't know if these guys despawned. Oh, Ben. Oh, beautiful. I will message Ben. Oh, the patrol's gone. Oh, well, there was a patrol out here. Actually, right here. Like, it was literally all here. So, probably around that bell. But yeah, there was a patrol. And I'm quite scared. I'm not even rocking a shield. I'm just rocking my casual iron armor. But, you know, YOLO swag. Um, but yeah. Yeah. We're just YOLOing it. I am still have not ventured past no your base, Mr. Fox. I've not gone that far, and I've only just checked Vig's place out roughly. Um, I don't even know where half the stuff is, because I haven't ventured. I don't even know where we are on the map. I did go past your pets. Let's go back. Let's go back and check out if they're still alive. I did see that you had quite a few puppies, which I'm quite disappointed you don't actually have foxes yet. Because the actual... I saw the parrot. I saw that parrot. But, like, man, you've got to really decide. Do you want the cat, the fox, or do you want wolves? Or do you want a parrot? Like, choose. Choose wisely. Um, then you've got, if someone decided, yeah, considered it a warning and put out your campfire, WHS issue, but we'll just go with that. And someone's trying to summon the sun on the ground, so that's just I want them all. Well, you can't have them all, okay? I tried to get a polar bear today, and the polar bear was so rude. It was like, no, no, it's not coming along. I'm not coming along. No, I'm not allowed to get in that boat. That boat is terrible. All right. Um. All right, you're so toxic, Fox. Stop trying to make the sun come to the earth. All right. It's up there for a reason. Just let it be. Alright? Just calm down with the sunflowers. Alrighty. Well, we're still going. We're going to be going strong for a couple more hours. Oh, poisonous potato, yucky. Get that out of this. Get it out of this inventory. Oh, we still got it in the inventory. That's okay. Just don't summon the sun. That's this. That's my only suggestion is please do not summon the sun. It burns. It burns. Okay. It really burns. All right. Well, let's clean this inventory because this inventory is stacked to the brim of absolute trash. And we'll go through this side because I was trying to do this, but I'm too worried that this and the mobs hurt. Well, you can't summon the sun unless you're in the Nether. Then it's the sun is hell, and you're Lucifer, and that's another good Netflix series. If anyone wants this, shameless plugs just all day, every day, for this stream about all the different good servers out there. Um, let's cook us some potatoes. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. Well, I will be surprised because I tell you why. Because this is going to be some quality content. Alright, Mr. Fox, have a great sleep. I will see you in the morning. Wow, it's 7 a.m. Alright, I will see you then in the afternoon for you. And probably morning for me. So, I will see you then. Take care, sleep dreams. Don't don't think about this villager's face, okay? This will haunt your dreams forever. Alright, let me, let me do this. Just don't. Oh, oh, okay. This is you, Mr. Fox. But anyway, see you. Take care. Oh no, not the villager. It's gonna haunt your dreams. But anyway, take care, and I will. The villager got fed up and my shit just disappeared. Anyway, take care. I will see you tomorrow. Definitely, I will see you tomorrow, and I'm gonna still be streaming, guys. We're gonna still be going for another probably half an hour or so. We are currently been streaming for over an hour now, an hour and 20, and we are going still strong, very strong, and I am quite surprised of how well I'm going. Losing my voice, surprisingly, which is not surprising, you lose that anyway, but it's good to have Mr. Fox turn in, and I'm just messaging, hi, sounds good. Alright, so we are good to go with some of the different things in the world. We're just checking just some event manager stuff. Hmm. Just checking, just reading Discord anyway. Just checking because I gotta do some admin stuff for Kermit probably tonight. I gotta do some Liquipedia stuff for Rocket League because they got the RLCS World Championships going on at 2 o'clock in the morning for me. So that is at least 4 to 6 hours away. We're going to be checking it out. I don't know why that's not showing. I'm disappointed. I thought that the Discord would actually show that I'm streaming. Let me fix this account. Uh, uh, Anyway, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep yellowing it. And yeah, we're just waiting for the potatoes to cook. I'm just gonna tweet this out and I'm streaming. Alright. Been streaming for 1 hour already. Tune in for some more Minecraft. capital T. Alright. And let's just go twitch.tv / Basincc. Alright, let's see if that works. That should work, right? There we go. It is. Alright, let's go. Alright, anyway, let's go. We've just tweeted that out. Probably going to have none of the people turn up because if they are, they're going to yeet on me because I'm playing this game rather than Rocket League, which is quite funny. But anyway, we're going to be doing it anyway because we're doing it for the meme. We're doing this for the meme, fellas and ladies and gents, and anybody else who was watching. Mr. Villager, you can't get out. If you get out, you die, okay? I know you're so happy to get out of there, but you just can't, alright? Please refrain yourself from jumping indoors. But anyway, let's continue. We're getting iron for days, and we have nearly a stack of iron. This is ridiculously expensive. But anyway, we got cobble for days. Let's just keep filling this up. Alright, let's keep making barrels too. Let's make another set of barrels. So we can annoy... Actually, didn't know you could do that. But anyway, let's do this. We can make ourselves a smoker. Interesting. Alright, let's make ourselves a couple of slabs. Alright, barrel. Let's make us 6 barrels of cobble. Let's do that. Alright, let's do that in the roofs. No one will ever know. Let's go, YOLO. This is how you organize stuff, guys. Day 1, you put stuff in the roof, okay? This is pro strats right here. You put stuff in the roof. Just put as random crap as well. Alright, dirt, carrot. Don't need that. Oh, redstone. Mine's finished. Just get my baked potatoes. Alright, let's go. Redstone. Let's just turn it to what we can do. Alright, we officially have now a stack, over a stack of that crap of redstone. That's what it's called. Forgot what it was called. We don't need that much iron. We're gonna probably need probably 9. We'll make 3 more pickaxes. I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna keep on trucking, ladies and gents. We're gonna keep on trucking. We're gonna keep on mining. We're gonna mine until they tell us to stop. And by stop, I mean myself telling myself to go to bed, which will never happen, or when my parents decide that it's time for me to quieten it down, and that is the time when we will decide to end the stream. But until then, we're going to keep on trucking, as I said, and by doing that, we are going to keep on mining, because that is what we're good at. We are going to be good at mining. So, let us continue, and if anyone's tuning in, thank you for tuning in. I hope you do enjoy the quality content. I do apologize for no music. We'll be getting music integrated in the next time stream, which should be more frequently occurring, probably tomorrow if we're lucky. And yeah, so we can keep on yeeting on the world of the Minecraft caves, and let us yeet some more on that. I'm gonna say yeet. Can we get a yeet counter? If anyone's watching, I want to get a yeet counter. And we'll see how we go. But yeah, let us do this. Let's get to the chopper. Alright. So, we're gonna keep on trucking, we're gonna keep on mining, we're gonna do this all day, night and day. But anyway, let us change the topic. Let's talk about something different now. We've talked about my experiences, my throwback. We've had Mr. Tifa2 come in and talk as well on the chat about, well, anything. About me summoning about him summoning the sun as progress on the base, on his base. So let's change it up. Let's talk about something uniquely different. Let's talk about a different game here. Let's change up the discussion about games, and let's talk about Rocket League. Let's talk about Rocket League, okay? Ladies and gents, let's talk about Rocket League. So let's talk about the Rocket League World Championships, okay? Let's go something controversial. Let's go Rocket League World Championships. let me pull up that photo. All right. So Rocket League World Championships, okay? Why am I so salty with the Rocket League World Championships is because it's group stage at the moment, and group stage for a World Championship, like you're a pro team and you get in via group, and then you have to play a group stage. And if you South America, or if you're OCE like we are, like myself, sorry, not everybody else is OCE, OCD, no, OCE, Oceania. If you're like that, that's okay too. But the reason I say that it's so odd and weird for a world championship to be group stage is because it can be so unfair with the seeding. And let me just read out just the teams. They probably you probably have no idea who these are, but we've got NRG Esports, who is ranked top, is seeded probably one in the world at the moment, one or two I think by memory. Then I think it is one. Then you've got PSG, which is probably about the sixth or seventh seed for this tournament. Then you've got which is so you've got NA, which NRG, EU, which is PSG, and then you've got South America, which is Inst Esports, which is the second. I think they're second here. I think they're the second. No, they are the first seed in South America. Then in Group B, you've then got Renault Vitality, which is again is seed number one from EU, and they are a stack side. They're tipped to also be in the grand finale, in the World Championship playoff match, for the massive prize pool, for RLCS this season. And they will be going up against in the group pool with G2, so they're EU previously, and then there's G2 Esports, which is NA, and yeah. But anyway, guys, I am going to wrap this stream up, so I will thank you guys for all watching. We're going to change the screens. Let me just drag that above. Alright, so we are on stream ending. Thank you guys for tuning in for the stream. We're going to be finishing it up right now. But anyway, take care, guys, and we'll talk about more Rocket League about next stream. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and take care.